speaks to the end times. It's a very controversial verse, but that's eschatology. And some actually say that this verse has nothing to do with the end times. Some say that it has nothing to do with the second coming of our Lord Jesus Christ. There's some that believe, after you look ahead in this passage, you'll see the transfiguration account where Jesus is transfigured before Peter, James, and John. And they'll say that Mark chapter 9, verse 1 just has to do with the next passage, the transfiguration. As a matter of fact, I was looking at some other sermons this past week from two men that I like to listen to, and that's Pastor Andrew Davis in First Baptist Church in Durham, North Carolina, and also the late John MacArthur. And they preached through this text, and they spent about 3 to 5 minutes on verse 1 because they believe that verse 1 is just speaking into the transfiguration and not the second coming of Christ. And so they didn't really spend a lot of time on it. I wish that was my view. It'd be a lot easier. I could just talk about this verse in a few minutes, and then we'd go on to the next passage in the transfiguration. Now, while I do believe that this verse does speak into the transfiguration account, I disagree to say that that's where it stops. I believe there's so much more to it. Now, what do I believe? Well, here's a spoiler alert. I'm going to go ahead and give you the final outcome, my view, and what I think, and we'll dissect it throughout the message, but you can see this on your outlines. And before I read it, by the way, after I read it, a lot of you are probably going to say, what in the world did he just say? And